Hello fellow YouTubers, welcome to part 21 of the Pokemon Diamond Randomized Nuzlocke. We're going to go over the team really fast, not that anything really has changed, but we have the Rock, the Dragonite with Outrage, Fly, Shadow Punch, Thunder Wave, Randy Orton, the Magnezone, Discharge, Magnet Bomb, Psychic, Thunder Wave, Phoenix, the Mamoswine, Ice Fang, Earthquake, Strength, Ice Shard, Roman Reigns, the Luminion, Surf, Gust, Attract, Aqua Ring, Kane, the Flareon, Ember, Bite, Quick Attack, Rock Smash, and then we had his egg. I haven't hatched the egg yet, guys. In that spot, it is supposed to be a Scyther named Tori Wilson. So I don't know which way we're supposed to go, and I know we didn't battle these trainers. So we'll go this way. I mean, worst case scenario, we waste a little bit of time. Best case scenario, we called it right from the get-go, and that means we'll be pretty much done. And they have a Kangaskhan, like, so hopefully, the goal for this episode is to make it to Snow Point City. If we could accomplish that, which I really don't think is asking that much, it'd be gold. We would legit be gold. Because that means in the next part, we could battle the gym and then do the Team Galactic stuff. We'd be rolling at that point. Does he give us... Okay. TM77. I'm really curious what he actually gave us. Beta. I'm strong. I'm strong. I'm strong. It's a handicap. I'm strong. I'm strong. Oh, goodness. Yeah, we should be able to blitz through these trainers pretty easy. Cool trainer Jasmine's on a Chinchou. I'm not concerned about a Chinchou at all. We should be able to outrage it pretty much out of this world. I mean, you figure outrage is a 150 power move with stab on a Dragonite. Ooh, just got a crit. There's no Pokemon that should be able to survive that, especially not at that level cap, because that is ridiculous. I don't really feel like battling that trainer, so we're not going to. Sound logic, right? Right? Yeah. Seeing Mamoswine at Strength, which I think is great, personally. And then we'll go over here, see if there's any good items over here, because I think we're supposed to go straight. Racy! Psst. Racy, what is it? Okay, cat's being weird. A quick ball. Well, that's a shame. So we've already made an encounter on Mount Coronet, so I think we're good. Though, not gonna lie, Huntail would have been really cool. But, got a Skuntank, I believe. The goal... Oh, King Helix. The goal for today, in a perfect world, like, not that this matters to you guys, but I'm hoping I can get all the way to Victory Road, well, through Victory Road today, which is a very high goal, but the way I look at it is if we could do that, I could be grinding the next few days while I'm at work, when I'm getting off of work, really. Oh, cool, a Metal Coat. And that way, next weekend, I can just finish the game up. But that's in a perfect world. We don't have any repels, really. That sucks. I mean, granted, you never know if there's anything good in here. I mean, there might be a whole bunch of garbage. So... I don't know. Technically, we could say... Wow. That's kind of nice. So, as I was saying, technically we could say this is a new encounter, because sometimes in Nuzlocks you can say different areas are new encounters, but I am not about that life. I think, personally, if it's not a new route, it's not a new encounter. And I'm sure you guys have realized that. I swear to God, this game wanted me to use Flygon so bad. But, not about that life. Maybe I should have been. I don't know. I don't know. I really wish I would have stocked up on repels. Because literally, before I started recording, I was looking at my supplies, and I was like, well, I got plenty of supplies. I'll be fine. And then, you know, didn't even realize I needed repels. I knew I was good on potions, at least for the time being, and Pokeballs. Adamant Orb, is that the one you give to Dialga? Or is the one you give to Palkia? Yeah. Next time I go somewhere, I gotta remember to grab repels. Because this is just kind of irritating. Because all I keep thinking about is how this is completely unnecessary filler. And I have nothing to talk about to make it exciting. I do like that we've been able to spread HMs out across the team. Oh, you know, that was my phone. I'm like, what in the hell was that noise? Ugh. More wild encounters. Oh man, there were Piplups down here. So, I'm gonna say some kind of blasphemous. So, Gen 1 has the OG starters, right? Let's be honest. Okay, Squirtle, meh, kind of weak. Bulbasaur and Charmander, really cool, right? And then you get to the Gen 2, and Chikorita's kind of garbage, if we're being honest. Right, you got Cyndaquil, who's also kind of garbage, but at least he looks cool. And then you got Totodile, who I don't even think it's a debate who the best starter is in that gen. Because, honestly, Totodile might just... In terms of just the gameplay, he might be the best starter, period. Because there is no starter that I think has the advantages Totodile has in that gen. Because you figure, when you battle the first gym, you're pretty much fine. Second gym, I mean, it's a Scyther. Third gym, you should be strong enough to pretty much wall her out. Right, you get to the fourth gym, you got Bite. Fifth gym, you're pretty strong. And his ace is a Poliwrath, which you're gonna resist. Sixth gym, my bad, is the Steel gym, but they're all, well, the Steelix is part ground or rock. I don't remember which one it is. But it doesn't matter because you can pretty much dominate it with a Surf. And then you go to, what, the seventh gym, which is Ice, but his ace, I believe, is a Pillow-Swine, which is weak against water. It's just, like, it's not even a debate because Cyndaquil gets, like, normal and fire moves. Chikorita gets grass moves. And then you go to Totodile, who gets water, ice, dark moves. And I want to say you get Earthquake? I don't know. I think he just generally is the best starter of that gen. Point is, you get to third gen, right? And while I think third gen, like, Quilava, when you talk about starters, right, I think to a lot of people, like, Charmander is their favorite. But you have a lot of people whose favorite is Mudkip. And you have a lot of people whose favorite is Torchic. And I think ignoring, like, the Gen 1ers, Gen 3 has the most starters like that. The reason I bring that up is because Gen 4, on the other hand, I think overall has... Oh, controller clicked off. But I think Gen 4 overall has the best starters. All this for next special defense. So, hear me out, right? Normally the weak link is the grass starter. I think most of us would agree on that. Trico kind of sucked. Chikorita kind of sucked. Even Snivy, I don't think Snivy was any good. I could be wrong. And Chespin, I think it's completely, like glossed over. But you look at Turtwig, right? And right from the start, he is a grass ground type who gets Stab Earthquake. Right, so you can't sleep on Torterra, and I'm gonna say he had a badass design too, right? And then you get to the fire starter. And while Chimchar is the second firefighting starter, right? You cannot deny that he is cool. I think by the time you get to Tapig, it's kind of... I think that was the point for me where I was like, this has gone on for too long. Because they're really not that cool. I mean, maybe it's just me. He's pretty much just a pig. I mean, what is cool about being a pig? Nothing. So then you go to the water starter, and Piplup is awesome. I don't care what you say, I don't care what anybody says, Piplup is awesome. One of the coolest starters in general, and he's actually relatively good. I mean, he's no Swampert, he's no Feraligatr, but in terms of starters overall, he's very worth catching. Nurse Jacqueline has an Ammonite. And I feel like that pretty much gives Gen 4 the starter advantage. I don't think you can argue that any other gen has the better starters. Because the Gen 5, you have Snivy, who's kind of weak, and honestly, like Oshawott, I like. Or is Oshawott the third form? I like him. I think he's first one, because Samurot's the final, isn't he? I like him, but he's not that good. And Tapig is kind of weak. I feel like that's one of Gen 5's weakest areas, honestly. Where you look at the starters and you're like, nah, they're okay, I guess. They are a thing. But you can't say that about Gen 4 starters. Like, going through this with a randomizer, one of the things that I am most upset about is the fact that we don't get an actual starter. Because we did, we would have something really cool right from the get-go. Nurse Daniel has a Mesprit. It's pretty cool. I mean, I guess you work with Team Galactic because they just hijacked the only Mesprit. Why does every Pokemon up here use Protect? God dang. I get it. I get it. You can be a troll. Wish I had a fast forward button. Because there's no way to make protecting interesting. There's just no way. So I'm gonna text real fast. And we didn't kill him in one hit. Sometimes this game gets frustrating. And I've been thinking about, oh, you piece of shit! Come on! As I was saying, I've been thinking about new challenges, right? Because I feel like with a Nuzlocke, right, there's really, I don't want to say it's gone too far, but it's like, I think it's at the point where just doing a Nuzlocke isn't good enough. I was debating doing something where, like I already mentioned, the working title Gridlock, to come up with a better name for it. That is an idea I like. I also had this idea where, I don't know what it would be called, but the concept would be, it would be like a Nuzlocke, except you would have to change your team every step of the way. So like in between each gym, right? You'd have to use Pokemon you caught in between the gyms. Where instead of going like say you go to the first gym in this game, before you do, you're trying to get as many encounters as possible. When this new Nuzlocke, you wouldn't want to get all the encounters you can. Because if you got all the encounters you could, then you wouldn't have any encounters for after the gym. Well, I mean, you would, because there'd be enough, but you'd have to put more thought into things like that. Do you want to waste your encounter before the first gym, or do you want to pile them up a little bit for in between like the third and fourth gym where there aren't that many encounters? Things like that would have to actually be given thought to. Because right now, pretty much the way it works is, I don't want to say it's a bad formula, because it's not, but what'll happen a lot of times is you'll watch them and you'll be like, there's really no fear. Like, it just makes Nuzlocke seem too easy. And by design, they shouldn't be, but it sure seems like they are sometimes. And that's just my thought on the matter. I mean, so I'm trying to come up with new ideas. If you have new ideas, leave those suckers in the comments section. I need stuff to do. Because just doing good old-fashioned Nuzlockes, they're not that much fun. Like, it's not that they're not fun, but I want a little extra. And we'll put Randy Orton in the front. Why? Because we still have to make that encounter, and I want to be at a Thunder Wave. Worm Bed and little else. So let's make this encounter real fast. Our encounter for this round is a Luxray, who I don't think we can paralyze, can we? Yeah, we have no other status conditions, so we'll just discharge. Meh. What's the worst that can happen, right? I figured we wouldn't be able to kill him. And he's swaggering us. Come on! I feel like every trainer, every Pokemon in this game actually has decent AI. Not decent, but like, not shitty. And I wish it was shitty sometimes. Because like now we're sitting in this spot where I go, well, now I might hit myself. But I didn't. Just seems like that happens a lot. So I don't know. I'm sure I'm just nitpicking, right? I hate how slow Gen 4 moves. It just seems like they designed everything to take a while. Like it's like artificial length. They're like, look at how long our game is. And it's like, of course they're long, because it takes fucking ever to get anything done. I would use the Pokeballs with the hail coming down. I really don't want to run the risk of losing the Luxray. Swagger again? Well, I can tell you this now, Luxray, I'm not going to hit you. So, But now the hail knocks him down to the red. So let's throw another Ultra Ball at him. Maybe we get lucky, right? And it didn't catch him. Oh! Yeah. Okay. Well, let's heal up. Yeah, I want to take a rest. Kind of irritates me. But he was sitting there the whole time. I like did not see him. What was I talking about? I was talking about starters beforehand. Oh, I was kind of irritated with that because there's really nothing we could have done about that. I mean, I guess I was the one complaining that he kept using swagger, right? Whatever. Okay, good, he used Swift. Like, if he would have used, like, a fire move, that would have been really bad. But he didn't. The hail falling should kill him, which means the battle should be over. I don't know what I'm doing. That's my "the battle is over" dance. Even though it's not over. I believe we get one more encounter up here, because I think it's 2 routes before you get to Snow Point. So, that's at least something, right? I need to figure out who to teach Rock Climb to. Is Rock Climb a rock move? Why do I feel like it is? It's either rock or it's normal. I mean, I think Mamoswine can learn it, but I'd rather not give it to him, being as he already is kind of an HM slave. Pineco, he's just a bug type, isn't he? We'll send Kane out there. It's not often Kane has something he can actually body. So, maybe I should be concerned about self-destruct, but I'm not. One more level and Kane learns Fire Fang. That's gonna be so nice. So nice. Come on, Ember. There we go. We did pretty good. Kane got no experience for that, though. It was an okay battle. I wouldn't say it was excellent, but... Persian. Well, that's a thing, I guess. I mean, even if that's what we would have ran into, you figure we would have been able to call dupes on that. So, I think, barring any like horrible turnaround, yeah. See, we're on Route 217 now, which is a new route. And then there's a QD Lakefront up here, so there's still 2 more. I was saying something, I don't remember what I was saying now. Oh, talk about how hot you are. Okay, okay. Nurse Ba has a Volbeat. That's one thing I must say is kind of frustrating about randomizers, because a lot of times you'll go from battling like really strong Pokemon at the beginning to kind of getting towards weaker Pokemon towards the end. Where like, okay, I say that and remember last part when I battled that really strong Pokemon, and I legitimately was horrified. But the reason I say it is because like, this is a Volbeat. It's like, am I really concerned about a Volbeat? Is that Volbeat ever really going to be able to blow me back? Not thinking so. But, yeah, maybe I'm just being too optimistic. I don't know. Randy Orton leveled up, that's good. Let's send in a Golem, that's perfect for Roman Reigns. And keep in mind, guys, Sturdy in this gen, I want to say, doesn't prevent dying in one hit like a focus item. Like a focus sash, I believe. In this gen, it just means I can't use Fissure. And Just to warn you, Golem, I wasn't planning on it. Fuck Fissure. Fuck Fissure. No, I think sometimes I spaz out a little too much recording. But, what doesn't matter? I really can't wait for this egg to hatch. A Flaffy? That's perfect for Phoenix to take care of. Nice. Yeah, Phoenix still looks like he's a bit far away from leveling up. But Candace's ace is 42. So we're a little over leveled, guys, but I don't care. I don't know what, like, in the grand scheme of Nuzlocks, like, you kind of have to be over-leveled, or things end horribly. But if you're too over-leveled, then it's like, what's the challenge in it? I don't know. I don't know, guys. I do not like this snow. Is that an item? It was an item. A Lepa berry. So, as my Gen 4 knowledge kind of comes and goes a little bit, I want to say there's a house up here. Oh god, oh god, oh god. A house up here with an item behind it? Right? Or is it not this house? Oh my goodness, just get in the house. Maybe they give us something. Oh. That was kind of pointless. Let's see what this person has to say. Let's make our encounter, and then we'll examine behind the house. A Hypno. That's not bad. I mean, it's not necessarily good either, but not bad. We can paralyze him. It alerted him to Psychic. He's probably like, what the fuck? Magnezones can't learn Psychic. Oh well. At least we know he doesn't have Synchronize. I don't know if Hypnos can ever have Synchronize, but we know he doesn't have it now. So, I don't want to use Discharge, because I feel like Discharge is going to be too strong. I guess we'll go with Magnet Bomb. I mean, in theory, I could use Psychic, but I feel like Psychic is not going to do enough damage, and I'll be sitting here all day using Psychic. Yeah, and then the Hail will knock him into the yellow. And then maybe we'll get lucky and be able to catch him. And I'm going to text like I did last time. Hopefully that doesn't mean that he's going to roar me. Right? I'm going to start throwing balls at him. We use Pokeballs. Two shake. Three shake. Nice! Hypno wanted to be caught. Seeing its swinging pendulum can induce sleep in 3 seconds, even in someone who just woke up. Some Pokemon have the dumbest Pokédex entries. I'll call him. I don't think we called anybody else CM Punk, did we? If we did, oh well. We'll call him CM Punk too. Okay. So I know we have to get the dowsing machine, which is probably why the game does it like that. So we need to this point. Anything? Nope. Maybe there's another house. I don't know. And if you guys were wondering why I skipped trainers, it's because I'd rather get this part done. Like, I must say I do not like snowy areas. Oh. Why do I remember that being so much harder to find? Oh. Actually, let's see who can learn it. We need waterfall, and we still need defog. Can the egg learn it? It looks like Phoenix is the only one who can learn it, so... And it's a normal move. I mean, we can get rid of Ice Shard for it. I mean, not what I wanted to do, but not that big a deal, right? Right. And I forgot Randy Orton leveled up. So let's put Phoenix in the front. And try to sneak past this girl. And then maybe this guy. Damn it. We were doing so well, too. To make sure I'm agile, I always trust light. How are you walking around like that, Dr. Jessica? Like, for real. On the plus side, we got Phoenix. She gets to have some screen time. Or he gets to have some screen time. Which is always good. Always happy about that. Because, honestly, I really like Mamoswine right now. Yeah, looking at the team, he is the shocker of the team. I kind of knew Flareon was kind of meh beforehand. Dragonite, I mean, everybody knows Dragonite's good. Magnezone, I mean, he hasn't really blown me away. But you figure, we trained Phoenix up from when he was a Swinub all the way up to now. And he's a Mamoswine. A Noctowl? You think a Noctowl won't stop us? Bitch, please. Wise Fang him. Does Hail boost ice power moves? Serious question. He just got wrecked. Like, you talk about blown back. He just got blown back. I mean, Jesus. I hate seeing the hail continues to fall animation. It's like, I get it, I get it. Sorry about that, guys. There was a bug. Gotta take care of those bugs. I'm pretty sure he's taken care of. Sometimes I wish things are more professional here. Sorry, guys. But that earthquake should take care of Pachirisu. Bye-bye. And that hopefully will be enough to level him up. Yeah. Phoenix is like a fucking tank. Look at all that HP. 163. The sad thing is I feel like a water gun would kill him. So I believe we are just about at Acuity Lakefront. Right? Ugh, damn it. Come on. What is it? Pokemon battle? Come on. Some of the dialogue in this game kind of weak. Kind of weak. But, what can you do? I'm a chop. Oh man, I'm not living with Magnezone. I'm sitting here going, I can use Psychic, I can use Psychic. Can't use Psychic on a Machop. I'm gonna switch out. I'm sitting here debating in my head like, he'll probably be okay, but I'm not super effective, and he is. Like, if that cross trap would have hit, it might have killed him. It's tough on the call, but I think it would have. I'll just use Outrage. Fuck it. Dragonite does not take any prisoners. It's like, I'll Outrage and kill everything. Yep, and the Machop's knocked down. Be like, no experience. hail still falling. I still have to watch it fall every turn. A Manaphy? I'm kind of curious. Right, can Outrage kill him? Find out next time. I think it can. I figure I got 5 levels on him. Outrage. Wow, he held on. I'm actually kind of surprised. I think he's the first Pokemon that's survived an Outrage. Doesn't make any difference now. 3rd Outrage will do it. Yeah, the rock was such a good find back in like episode like 4. He has been such a trooper. Oh, cool, we have a legendary here. Is it Oxy? It's Oxy. I wanna say, correct me if I'm wrong. Oxy is the Pokemon that lives in this lake, isn't it? So it's just like you just went on a leisurely stroll right before Team Galactic went to, you know, snag him up. Come on. Ugh, I hate when you can't escape. Like, does that thing look fast? No, it doesn't look fast. The fuck is it? Whatever it is, I can't run away from it. Man, I don't think he can hit me. I feel like the hail will kill him before he kills me. Switch to the rock, I guess. What else can we do? Can I use Yawn again? We are definitely gonna have to reorder this team. I feel like at this point I might as well just go for the Outrage. I mean, I wouldn't, but apparently he outsped us again. Wonder if you guys could hear that. Pro tip for all of you guys out there. Never move into an apartment. Seems like a good idea. I know, it does. But man, it gets frustrating. I guess that somebody's having a fight with their partner. Or kids, I don't know. Kids above us run around, move the chandelier that for some reason I have. When you walk around the house, the window right here moves. I mean, I don't get it. See, there's a window right there. We do not need to battle this thing, we can run away. Oh, that was where we're supposed to go. We're at Acuity Lakefront now, which means the Acuity Lakefront encounter is... an Azurill. You know, the sad thing about this is, if this was the beginning of the game, I think I'd be all for this. I'd be like, sure, give me an Azurill. But instead, it's the end of the game. And there's no chance he'll be anything good for our team. Should I have wasted a quick ball on him? I don't know. I really don't know. But the deciding factor for me was just the fact that I just want this part to be over. Pokemon that lives by water and moves quickly on land by bouncing on its big old tail. Azurill is like so... meh. I'm gonna name it Uso, and I don't even know why I'm going to. But that's what I'm gonna name it. Damn it. And if I would have bought a repel... Oh, there were Dratinis out here? I mean, not that that would do anything for me. I have a Dragonite already. But, it'd be kind of cool to have both. Talk about an MLG team. 2 Dragonites? Who do I think I am? Lance? All that for a berry. That's my life. Come on, I just want to get the snow point. A Sandshrew. Yeah, I feel like my encounters kind of suck. Nah. I don't get it. Oh well. And I think we just about made it. We did. Let's go to the Pokemon Center. Then we'll pivot from there. I do want to say, I really love this town. Snow Point City, really nice. And then I guess after we heal, we'll look at the egg, see if it's any closer to hatching. Because I'm really tempted to use that egg. Hopefully it's something good. But we'll hatch from this. It doesn't seem close to hatching. Nope, seems about right. So, if you enjoyed the video, make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Next time we'll be battling Candace, and then probably going to battle Team Galactic. So, if you made it this far, like, comment, share, subscribe, as I already iterated. And thanks for watching. I appreciate you guys a lot. Peace out, home skillets.